What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I suppose I owe you guys a little bit of explanation. You've seen I've had some sleds for sale. Every sled I put up for sale, sold. Um, so I got rid of some sleds. Let's start with that. 2004 Pro XR 440. It's gone. It took me forever to find one of those. It had a great race history behind it, and I came to the realization it's not a practical sled for me. I'm not a 440 guy. I don't like 440 motors. You all know this. I did not want to ruin that sled by taking the 440 out and swapping it. I love the chassis. I've always wanted one, and it just wasn't in the cards because I couldn't bring myself to ruin it. I couldn't bring myself to also like make it what I really wanted. So that went to somebody that's going to really appreciate the sled for what it is, probably more so than me, because you got to remember I have all these sleds, and although I love them, I have so many. Like, what do you do with that many sleds? I can't maintain them. I can't ride them all at the same time, you know. So that went to somebody up in Fairbanks. That's going to be super cool. I'm really glad the person that got it. I've talked to them on and off over the last few years about Pro X stuff. And yeah, so that 2004 Pro XR 440 is gone. Nightmare 440, 98 XCR 440, 800 swapped. Really cool. Wasn't super in love with it. Honestly, it fought me the whole way doing the swap, and I was somewhat just kind of frustrated with it. I don't know. So the biggest thing there was I was going to do up a hood for it, and all right, I'm going to put somebody on blast here. I've been waiting like a year. I don't know. Anyways, JB Designs, ordered some stuff from them. I was going to do yellow decals, you know, 440, Indy, XCR, stuff like that, like the old racer sleds had back in the day. And I also have a really nice seat cover but it needed the Polaris and the red 440, you know, put on there. Got that stuff from him. Well, I didn't get the Polaris for the seat, so all I got were the red 440s. And what else? I got the yellow XCR and yellow flags, but I don't think I got yellow 440, something like that. And the flags were just like a side project. I don't think the flags were yellow on the old racer sleds. So I couldn't finish a seat for it, and I couldn't finish a hood the way I wanted for it. So, and that was pretty much my whole hang up. It ran, it ripped great, and the next step was to make it look great. And I couldn't do that because JB wouldn't follow through with an order I placed. I bought all that stuff. He sent me the order. I told him, I'm not going to screenshot it, but he said, oops, my bad, whatever. He's going to make it right. He's going to send me the stuff he forgot, whatever. It's been like a year. I messaged them. They just ignore me. So that whole project, that Nightmare 440, went on hold because he wouldn't send me the stuff I ordered. So that sled sold also to somebody who is going to appreciate that sled more than me. It was badass. That's a sick sled and a really cool looking sled, but down the road it goes. The Pro X2 I was going to build in conjunction with the RK 800, 2004 sleds. Those both sold to the same guy that got the XCR 440 800. They're going to build that for their son, and I think that's just really cool. I'd rather his son have a badass sled that they build together than me just having another sled that, because of lack of time and too many sleds, I'm just going to halfway build and never really ride. So that's all narrowed down. Got rid of all those sleds. I still have my 97 XC700. I still have my 97 clone XC700 with the 770 in it and everything. My OG 700 that I've had since like 2016. Still have that. And I still have the 98 XC700 that Amber bought for me that we 700 swap. So I still have all those. Those sleds are not going anywhere because you know me, I'm a 98, 97 XC guy. Love the white wedge 700s. Absolutely love them. Orange Pro XR, not going anywhere. That sled is staying for sure. Won't even think about posting it for sale. I've had people ask. Ain't fucking happening. Not selling it. What else? I might sell the 03 440 chassis that I was building, the brand new chassis. Haven't touched that in a few years. Got it back. Still haven't touched it. That might go to the guy that got the XR 440 Pro X2 and RMK 800. my other 98 XCR 440, I'm going to keep that. It is 500 Liberty swapped. I have regular twin pipes and everything for it. It's not going anywhere. I'm keeping that one just because it's a unique build. Because I mean, how many? Okay, so yes, people have big block swap XCR 440s before in the past. They're sick. I think it's a really good idea. I'm a big block guy. I love them. But how many have you seen with a Liberty 500 with twin pipes? Nobody. Nobody. I've never seen one. So we're keeping that one. What else? The Ultra. For some reason, I'm keeping that sled. Don't really know why, but I am. I'll get to putting the LRM pipes on it one day, maybe. I don't know. Now, some sleds that have not been shown. I haven't even seen them, but I bought them. I haven't gone and picked them up, nothing. One's an Arctic Cat, believe it or not. Anyways, one is like a 91, I think, 92 maybe. I don't know what year. It's Polaris RXL 650 with triple pipes. Woo! Anyways, don't know if it runs. It should. Like, I don't know if either of these sleds run. I paid 500 bucks a piece for them. But the RXL, it's got triple pipes and all that. And it's got under 1,900 miles. Sat outside for a long time. So who knows? And the other one, Arctic Cat, well, it's a ZRT 600. I don't know what year. Don't know anything about it. But I do know the original owner who sold it to his uncle. His uncle passed away. And I bought the sled for 500 bucks. But it has less than 12 or 1,300 miles on it. But it's been sitting outside. So the seat cover's rough and decals are faded. But so we got a Zit 600. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. We might fix it. We might keep it just to have something different on the channel. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think on that. Also been wheeling and dealing parts. If you notice, my whole garage is just blown up. I got parts everywhere. I got a room downstairs I'm filling with parts. I mean, I got brand spanking new 800 heads that I had built sitting around that I'm not going to use anymore. I have so many parts. I got motors just sitting around. Like, there's a motor. Like, that's just in the garage. Like, there's just parts everywhere. Trying to get rid of some parts. I am seriously thinning everything back because there's just too much. I can't maintain the sleds, so I need to get everything back to a realistic, hopefully manageable amount of toys, and there we go. Like my TRX 250R, fuck, that thing's been blown up forever. Haven't been able to get around to rebuilding it, but that's because I took on another hobby, which is auction vehicles. So I know you guys seen an Impala I sold that, broke even. I had a 2009 Malibu, I sold that for 300% profit. I don't think you guys seen the next ones I bought though. I had a 99 Durango I bought, ran drove, whatever. I made a 50% profit on it. 2002 Avalanche, I broke even on that just because I got pissed off at it. I sold it as is. It ran and drove, but it needed a little bit of work, and so I broke even on that. What else? Oh, I got a Trailblazer, 2005 Trailblazer, fully loaded, heated leather, sunroof, whatever. I still have that. So yeah, and I bought a new truck. This one was an auction. It's actually really sick. 2500 HD. It's got the 8.1 liter, or for people more like me, it's got a 496 big block. It's the biggest production motor that GM ever used. Backed by Allison transmission. It's freaking sick. I love it. Super clean. Decent miles on it. Pretty low. By pretty low, I mean well under 200,000, because everything I was looking at diesel wise had over 200,000 miles, and I'm not spending 20, 30 grand on a truck with 200,000 miles. It's insane. Not doing it. So I ended up going with this ridiculously big block gasser, and I fucking love it. I'd show you it. Amber stole it, went to work in it. So yeah, that thing's heated leather, all that cool shit. It's pretty badass. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Selling sleds off. Trying to buy more sleds. Don't know why, but I am. A couple more triples. Hey, maybe I'll be like Todd and just have a fleet of triples too. Probably not. But I'll get a couple going, probably. And yeah. Anybody need some parts? Got some parts for sale. Got some sleds I might sell. Anybody want a ZRT 600? No miles. 2 owners. I guess I'll be the 3rd owner. Anyways, stay tuned. See what happens. Till next time, guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble on.